I wish I was in there. It's probably warm in there.
Hello all. I would like to give you all a lesson. So I'm at my Orange Theory place. It's 2 minutes past time to start. I've been here for those 2 minutes. But I can't leave my car. Let me show you why. The window is open. I can't close it. So earlier, I was in my driveway waiting for my car to defrost because it's, you know, at 15 degrees here. So when I was here in my car waiting for it to defrost, which didn't help anything, I had to leave like 6-7 minutes later than I wanted because I couldn't see. When all that was happening, when I went to lock my doors, I accidentally rolled down my window. Yeah, I did that. So I accidentally rolled it down. I can't get it to come back up. I've got it to come maybe a third of the way up, but it won't even stay there. It'll just go back down because it's like, oh, can't go all the way. And this is a problem because I was thinking, because at first I was like, you know, it'll be fine. We'll just leave the window down. But then I remembered, I was like, Sarah, if you leave your window down, your entire car is gonna have to be subject to 15 degrees, even if it's only for an hour. Ooh, look, there's another late person. It's 4 after. Go, girl, go. But I cannot get my window to go up. So I can't leave my car not running for an hour. It's not going to be a good situation when I come back because my entire car and the inside will also be, you know, a fucking ice box. So I have to sit here. I'm basically, if it doesn't start the next, you know, I'm going to go ahead and say next 4 or 5 minutes, then I'm not going to be able to go to the class. I wonder what they're doing. They're doing a lot of standing right now and like listening. So what's happening? I feel confused. Like, what are they all doing? I actually do have my monitor on, so I'm wondering if I'm close enough for my monitor to show up on the screen. Because I do have it on. Just start running around my car like, I'm gonna be like, she's not here, but her thing's going. I'm like so upset about this, guys. I'm so upset. It has been a cold, and I live, mind you, about a 30-minute drive away. It has been a freezing 30 minutes. I have my air cranked to like 90+ degrees. And I've been alternating which hand can be on the steering wheel. And when they're not, it's either in my pocket or it's at the vent. And it has been freezing. In the last 10 minutes of my drive, my face was about to die. So I had to like be like this. And like, of course, for the last 5 to 10 minutes, I got behind someone who was like, we're going the speed limit, and that's it. And I was like, I'm gonna die. Like, I need you to go a little bit faster, just a little bit. I think what it is it was so cold when I accidentally rolled it down that now it's just stuck. Because it's like kind of still frozen. Which means I'm probably gonna have to drive back like this. Because I mean, if it doesn't get done in the next couple of minutes, I'm gonna leave. Like, and just go ahead and drive back. But this is beyond annoying. Yeah, how's your what is this, day 12? How's your day 12 going, everyone? My day 12 started off great at, you know, 4:30 a.m. She was more like 4:25 a.m. I can't get it off. Like, my butt is pretty hot right now. The rest of me is not doing so great. Like, I'm not dying, but at the same time, that might be okay. A little bit, but like, it's just chilling there. You see it? It's up a little bit. Look at that. That's what we call progress. Do y'all see this? The window, it has returned. It's been the warmest 5-minute drive of my life. It's 5:30 now. Not going to this fitness class has cost me money already. I'm so tired. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, let me turn the air down for a second. Like, it took me so long to go to sleep last night, and I even knew I had to be up at like 4 a.m. It took me forever to like to get to sleep. Forever. Like, usually I've been like falling asleep like that is what I usually do, and like I'll even be talking to people on the phone, texting, and I will fall asleep if I am already in bed with the lights off. Girl, we're done. But last night I even like put my phones completely away and just laid there for like 30 minutes, couldn't sleep. So, and then I like didn't get to sleep until like 1 o'clock, and then I like actually woke up before my alarms. I woke up at like a little before 4, and I was like, dude, we'll just stay up. So I just pet Hachi for a while, and I got ready, obviously, got out the door around 4:25, started my car. It was obscenely cold, everything was frosted over, still is, and I was like, this is fine, because I didn't have my scraper with me. I used to have a scraper for when I lived up in Indiana, but like it's not in this car and stuff like that, it's somewhere in the house probably, but I used to have one of those, and I was like, dang, this would be so helpful right now. But I was like, dude, 5 minutes, maybe a maximum of like 8 minutes, and we can still get to the class on time. We'll be fine, we can see. I ended up going down the driveway with my little, I have a camera for the front on this car. I went down the driveway with using that camera on the front of my car so I could see the driveway, which was scary. And I ended up leaving like the driveway once I had like minimal visibility. Like I'm talking like I had to be like, hello? Like, I mean, like I could barely see. Like, but it's just been a rough morning, y'all. I hope this is not like how the rest of my day is gonna go. Like I got a phone interview in 5 hours. Like I need the rest of my day to be a little better. I need it to be a little better. If you're wondering what this is, I got a chai tea latte because I don't know what else to get, because I was like, ooh, a frappuccino, but I was like, when I get frappuccinos, I always get them cold, you know, like iced, and I was like, I'm already freezing to death. I don't want to hold something that's also freezing. But it's been great. I've been holding this between my legs to help keep my legs warm on this terrible ride, and I was like, wow, this is great. I got a blueberry muffin just for like shits and giggles, basically. And like my hands are the main thing that have been so cold. Like I think when I first started driving earlier, like my hands were hurting, like especially like my fingertips were hurting because of how cold I was in here. Like it was bad. Yeah, I was just at Starbucks last night because I had to do my test. Oh, did I tell y'all? I passed my SA, my Scaled Agile 4.6 exam last night. I passed that, so there we go. Officially certified and all that. The blueberry muffin. It's not looking overly great, Starbucks. I'm just saying. Maybe it's good though. This is not very good. I think this is about $4 too. Oh, it's not very good. It's not very good. I definitely don't want to eat that. It's not very good. It's not terrible, but it's not really enjoyable. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather like the food I'm eating. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I was like, how is this my life? Like, I could see my breath, and I was just like, what is this? Like, what's happening right now? It was absolutely wild, and I was like, what is this? I want you to see how frosty it is outside. What a life. My car, which has been, you know, going since before 4:30 this morning, is still frosted over. Haha.